Hey everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I'm really super excited for this one. I have been wanting to do this for quite some time. We are going to be doing something completely new on Saturdays, and we're going to talk about all of the things. We're going to talk about other people's shops. We're going to talk about what my shop is going to look like. Am I doing Etsy? Why I quit Etsy? Things I want to change in the future. Am I going to open another shop? You'll have to watch to see. So you're probably wondering, what is this? This is a savings challenge. This is a savings challenge for my small business. And we're going to start just that, small, $135. So every Saturday, I'm going to be stuffing a small amount into this envelope. Nothing else. So, another thing we're going to do on Saturdays is if I decide to purchase something from somebody's shop, I'm going to shout them out. And whether it be a digital download, whether it be a game, whether it be a item from Etsy or elsewhere, I'm going to shout them out. Am I going to be buying a lot of stuff? Am I going to be doing it every Saturday? No. Ultimately, we're here to build my small business, our family's small business. Things that I want to go over that didn't work for me, and maybe it's not necessarily Etsy's fault. Maybe some of it is. But we're going to go over those things now. But I did want to let you guys know, if you're trying to start a shop, it's okay to fail. It's okay to start over. It's okay to go, this platform is not working for me. Next. It's okay for you to sit down and go, over the last X amount of time my shop has been open, why are things the way they are? So, first of all, I have had a lot of people reach out to me. How do you get so many Etsy sales? Promoting yourself. So, this year, if I open a shop again, when I open a shop again, we are going to be promoting ourselves a lot more. I am on Instagram. If you haven't been following me on Instagram and you are an Instagram user, you're missing out, because I post things in my regular day over there. Pictures, shorts, all the things. Most of the time, Instagram sees my stuff in my shop first, and then YouTube. So go check me out, Amanda's Budgets. My cartoon face icon is over there as well. That's how you'll know it's me. The more we get going on our community, the better. Not only for my shop, but just in general. I like sharing things with you guys. So, in that, what is some things that I liked about Etsy? Etsy is easy to use. Even myself, not being technology friendly, can post things. Things I don't like is little badges. They give badges for your shop on things that you did really well on and things you need to improve on. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for me. Some other things I didn't like about Etsy. They do take quite a bit of your profit unless you're selling higher priced things. So I feel like I almost have to make my prices larger just to make a profit. Another thing that I feel like Etsy does is they kind of put you in a box. So yes, you can be creative on every which level, but your creativity has to be based off of their platform. So, like, for instance, it's limiting. That's the best way to put it. It's limiting. If you own a shop, you know what I'm talking about. You're only limited to doing whatever Etsy approves. If they don't approve of it, they can remove it from your shop. Has that happened to me? No. Has it happened to other people I know? Yes. I have a friend that does the crochet stuffed animals, and they removed some of her items from her shop, and she doesn't even know why. And one was like a bee, and then the other one was like a little elephant, and there was nothing characterized about these. They're not copies from like Disney or anything like that. So there are some things that I don't like about Etsy. But there are some things I really do like. I like the fact that a lot of you guys like Etsy. I go for what my customer is wanting and not necessarily what I'm wanting. And I have wanted to quit Etsy. Now, this is my second time quitting Etsy. So if I use it again, there are things that are going to definitely change. And I'm going to tell you them right now. So I'm no longer going to be doing a lot of digital downloads on any of my platforms of shops that I plan on doing. Meaning that even though I make a small profit off of the digital downloads, it's not worth it for me because I spend a lot of time creating this stuff. So there isn't going to, if there is going to be some, it's going to be my choosing things that I feel like are either funny or creative or cute, not just because I made it. If you want stuff like that, I will be posting that in my members only group. So a lot of my digitals will go to members. Why? Because I love sharing things with you guys. And of course, I'm going to always have some freebies on here. What freebies? I don't know. I don't have any freebies coming out other than dollar Wednesday challenges. But here are some things that I definitely am going to revise in my life, especially because I work a lot. Okay. So I work more than most people do. I'm on a low income, so I have to do every which way thing to make money. I plan on not customizing orders. So I've had some people reach out to me who have purchased from my shop, and they're like, well, Amanda, can you make this A5? This is an A6, by the way. Can you make this an A5? Can you make this, but make it with these numbers on it instead? I see that you sold out of this item. Can you bring it back to be able for me to purchase it? Can you make X, Y, and Z? I see that this digital is not available. Can you bring it back in your shop? The new answer is going to be, I can't do that. And I had one customer specifically message me and be like, hey, Amanda, I'm not getting my order fast enough. They only ordered it 2 days previous to to me getting their order. So it was only it was only purchased in my shop 2 days prior. Okay, so I am a one person, technically two if we count my husband, in laminating and spiraling these notebooks here. This is all him. Okay? So I am limited. I am one person, one set of hands. I can only make so much so fast, and working on top of that. So if I make items for my shop, something I'm doing for myself, and I love you guys dearly, and I hope you're not angry with me about this, because I know a lot of you guys like your custom stuff, and I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate all of you guys who have ever purchased from my shop, but I'm going to have a lot of my stuff completely pre-made. I'm not going to be adding more of these challenge books when I only have a certain amount. Once the certain amount is gone, I'm not going to wait to order more of these and then make you guys wait, or I'm not going to sit there and feel bad because it's gone and out of my shop. We're going to just praise the fact that it's gone and out of the shop, and that it's sold out. And that's okay. Time to make something else. I've had a lot of mishaps making things as well. So I only use a $60 printer. I only can go to the city a few times a week, so I have to buy my paper there. There is no office supply store here at all. Period. We don't have an Office Max. We don't have any local stores. We do have a kind of like a postal connection where it's a post office / P.O. box, and they do sell paper there, but I'm telling you right now, they sell cardstock, a big thing of cardstock, 150 sheets for $40. That's too expensive for me. I did it once to get my orders out. Another thing I want to do for you guys is I want to make things that I want to play, but not only that, but things that I feel like are unique. I know I already make unique stuff, and sometimes you're like, holy crap, Amanda, what did you just make? Like the aliens. I love the aliens. The aliens are going to be there. The aliens are going to be there. They're going to be there, and I have so many ideas for the aliens. And yes, we're going to break our alien out of jail, man. He got caught stealing, the Slurpee and he went out to lunch with me and Lisa, but he has to get out of jail. So I'm gonna probably make a game for that. But other things that I want to do other than pre-making things is actually be able to use this money to put into making items and creating better, more fulfilling things. Because I feel like there's so many craft ideas that I can do that I can suck my creative Amanda vibes into, because I'm a very creative person. If you do not know this, which I know you don't, little fun fact, when I was in high school, I drew very well. I can draw people. I drew anime stuff, manga stuff, cartoon stuff. I like drawing realism stuff. So I eventually would like to get myself an iPad. So I can not only do that for my own personal liking, but just so that way I can give that creative outlet to you guys, because I don't want to keep using the same clip art as everybody else. And I have been buying clip art elsewhere, just so you are aware. So a lot of the clip art that I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be stuff that I purchased, and I'm launching it out to you guys. So I want to do some more unique things, but ultimately I'm trying to make everybody happy here. I'm trying to make myself happy. I'm trying to make you guys happy. I know you guys want to be able to support my shop, especially since a lot of you guys purchase, and some of you guys purchase every single time I launch something, which I'm telling you right now, like, Jordan and I are, like, absolutely blown away at how well things have gone with our first year on Etsy. Did I make a lot of money? Honestly, no, because Etsy stole a lot of the profit in their fees. And I mean steal, like, they could make it lower. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you own a store, you know. You know. Am I going to be going back to Etsy? I don't know. I don't hate Etsy. It works for me as far as their platform goes. Am I looking into other things like Ko-Fi, For the Creator, Shopify? Absolutely. But that's where the savings is coming into play, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend anything on that. I'm a very, very frugal human being, you guys. I am stupid frugal. We watched that show Extreme Cheapskates, and when it first came out, my ex and I were together, my youngest son's dad, and I were watching it, and he's like, "Oh, Amanda, oh, you could be a part of this show." I'm like, I'm not that bad. Not that bad. But I want to be able to bring some wholesome stuff to the plate. I want to get some creative thinking going on. So I'm excited to start this on Saturdays, but I am going to buy a few things from people's shops. Even if it's a digital download, even if it's something small, a game I wanted. I'm going to start allowing myself to do that a little bit with our budget, because I feel like I need to invest in that. I want to support other people. So do I know what everything's going to look like? No. Am I creating things right now? Yesterday, today, the day before yesterday, before I started thinking about closing my shop? Heck yeah, I'm making some stuff, and you guys are going to be so excited about it. I know I'm excited about it. We are mostly going to be launching physical items, so this would be stuff that I send to you. Is there going to be free shipping? Possibly. Is there going to be options for you to pay for shipping? Yes. Is there going to be a lot of items at once? Maybe. I want to try to get at least 10 items completely done, the amount I want to sell them in, and then we'll decide whether we're going to reopen Etsy or we're going to do Ko-Fi, Shopify for the creator. I don't know yet. If you do a Shopify, I want to know, is it an easy platform? Let me know in the comments below, because I am computer illiterate for dummies over here. Like, I'm not going to lie, you guys. I worked for a big company, and I did tech support for this company. They are huge. Huge, 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 huge. I own their products. A lot of you guys own their products. They come out with things. I'm trying to fix my camera. There we go. They come out with things that are super popular, and they're expensive. Okay? They may or may not be related to a fruit. Just putting it out there. I did tech support for them in a call center for 5.5, 6 years. I do really well with those kinds of products because I was trained to do that, right? But I don't own a device other than my phone from this company because I can't afford it. I'm on a low income. I have a Windows computer, guys, and I don't Windows very well. I know how to work Word and Excel and do all those things because I went to high school when, back in high school, they taught us things like Excel, how to create spreadsheets, how to add things to spreadsheets, how to take things away from spreadsheets, all the things, how to, I took a class on money and how to make it. That was actually the class that I loved the most. And I didn't even realize I loved it the most until I became an adult. But here's my 16-year-old self going, wow, I need to make some money. I want to make some money. And I actually started working previous to 16. My first job was at a candy shop. I was 15. So anyway, I know how to computer. I just don't know how to computer well. So if you do Shopify, let me know. If you've done Etsy before, is it better? Is it just as easy? Oh, another thing I'm not going to be doing. I'm not going back to the post office. It's local. I'll drive to the city for that. So if I open a shop, regardless of where I open the shop, when I open the shop, because I know I'm going to want to, because we're going to be saving for this, right? That's what this is all about. I will not go to our local post office, okay? First of all, they hate giving you a tracking number, even though you paid for it. They're not always open. The inside's not always open. I'm like, they have this self thing where you go in and you do your own stuff. I am crappy at that. Not because of technology, but because I have absolutely no patience. And they ask a million questions. It's like, dude, I just want to send this bleeping package today. Like, I don't want to wait any longer. So anyway, I won't be going back there. They also didn't send things to the right zip code. So I had a few people in the last few months have to have their stuff resent. And not only does that take my time, but it takes money. So if I do free shipping as well, I have to pay for that shipping, right? So it's really not that big of a deal per se, but to me it's just a small irritant that I don't want to have to deal with. So I will probably be doing shipping twice a week, where I say I'm going Tuesday and Friday, or Monday and Friday. Whatever days my husband and I decide to lollygag in the city. So, that's the plans. If you have a shop and you want me to shout your shop out and you want to send me something or give me a digital download, I'm cool with that too. I'll give you something back. We can trade these. So, do what you can with what you got. I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that I can find the shop that works for us, that works for you guys. I am excited about some of the stuff I am creating right now. It is so good. It's so good. Like, I have games. We have some games to play. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!